Hey guys, welcome back to WODdoc Project365, episode 346. Today what we're talking about is mobilizing fascial strings rather than individual tissues. Now, if we check back to Thomas Meyer's work, he does a really great job at illustrating these ideas. One of the fascial strings or chains that he talks about is the posterior chain. I'm going to show you what that looks like right here. Bear with me. One of the ones that he talks about is the posterior chain. Now the posterior chain encompasses all the tissues from the top of the scalp here, coming all the way down the back side, running all the way down the back of the thighs to the bottoms of the feet. And if we were to use this concept, we should be able to mobilize any place within this chain, all right? And see an increase or improvement in the functional movement as a whole, all right? So if we were to test this chain, we could do it pretty easily by a standing reach test, right? So if I have my feet all the way locked out and bend down as far as I can, and mine's horrible, okay? So I can use this to test this. Now, we're gonna do exactly that today. We're gonna use our neck to mobilize this whole posterior chain and see if we can get an improvement, okay? Let's check this out. So here's how this works. We're gonna put our feet squarely against any wall or any surface. We bring ourselves up nice and tall, okay? So you'll notice that I'm at as close to a 90-90 position as I can. If I have to, if I'm super flexible, I can lean in a little bit more, but I don't want my knees to come up and I don't want my shoulders to fall over, okay? So I get myself up in this shoulder back and down position and my knees all the way down as far as I can. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do 20 passes with my head here, okay? I'm basically flexing my chin to my chest, and I'm seeing if I can get a stretch up in the top of the scalp and inter-shoulders area, okay? So if I'm right here, I wanna be coming like this. Now if I lose any of that traction, any of that tension that's been built up there, I can simply come forward just a little bit. As long as I don't lose that hump, I'm totally fine. We're going to do 2 sets of 20 neck flexions just like that with a 2-minute break in between. And at the end of that, we are going to retest, okay? And just in these, I don't know, 10 or so that I might have done, let's see if there's a positive increase here. And I would say there is, probably about an inch or so. So our work for today is pretty simple. We're gonna set up into that 90-90 position that I just showed you. Our retest is basically a standing reach test, okay? All we have to do is get into that position, butt and thighs stay cemented to the ground. Chest is in an upright position. We're gonna use neck flexion, all right? And if this theory is correct, then by loosening up the top portion of that posterior chain, we should get an increase in that functional ability to flex forward. Try that out, guys. Tell me what you think. Until tomorrow, we are optimizing function to optimize performance.